Hi everyone, this is Dr. Michele Alignay, your family psychologist. Welcome to Coffee Break with Dr. Michele. I'm going to have conversations with you about family life, relationships, and faith, and I hope you join our conversations here at this YouTube channel. Good morning, friends! Welcome to Coffee Break this Tuesday. This is Dr. Michele Alignay. Magandang araw sa inyong lahat. I missed you the past days and I hope that you are doing well this Tuesday morning. It's another week and do you realize that it's already the half of the year? Exactly kalahati na ng 2020. At ito yung tatanungin natin. Kumusta naman ang ating mga goals, mga hangarin, mga plans, and everything that we hope to happen this 2020? And how are you during this pandemic? So good morning, Ami. Good morning, Yang. Good morning, Monica. Good morning, Thea. And good morning, Christina. Join me for this morning's coffee break session. I just have to do some tech thing here. Excuse me, meron ba akong konting sipon at konting nagsasama na sila ng allergies. Okay. So, I would like to ask you, have you heard of the word thrive? Yan ang topic natin this morning. Have you heard of the word thrive? And how are you with it? How are you with it? What's the first word that comes to your mind when you hear the word thrive? Can you just put it in the comment section while I figure out what's happening to my okay, there. Friends, get your coffee and let's talk about thrive. Kasi yan ang madalas natin marinig ngayong pandemic. We want to thrive, survive in this world. Ayan. Yan yung madalas nating marinig. So, when you hear the word thrive, what have you been thinking? What comes to your mind? Thrive, no choice but survive. It's a choose to be happy. Good morning, Cassie. Sabi mo, no choice but to survive. What else? Because you know, thrive is a very, very big word. Maya't maya natin siyang naririnig. Let me just define to you how thrive is stated. It's a verb. Thrive, it's a verb. It's from the Merriam-Webster dictionary. They said that it's to grow vigorously, to gain in wealth or possession, laban lang, but let's quantify it. Yan, kaya madalas nating marinig. It says, to progress toward or realize a goal despite or because of circumstances. To progress towards or realize a goal despite or because of circumstance. Diba? Kaya sinasabi na we want to thrive rather than survive during this pandemic season. It's because, hey, we want everyone to grow. We want us not to survive. Yung pag sinabing survive, nabuhay lang tayo. We're just merely surviving. But I believe it's half a year already. We're more than 100 days in this quarantine situation. And mind you, ang maganda natin makita is that what am I saying here? Ang maganda natin makita is that it's just not a matter of surviving, but it's a matter of thriving. Because if we are still at this point in our lives, we are still in the let's wait and see. Tingnan natin yung mga mangyayari, hindi pa natin sure yung kung anong kahihinatnan at nandun pa rin tayo sa mode na pag natapos na yung lockdown, ayan, para mag-move on sa buhay natin. And then, I believe that we have to revisit how we are. Because how are we going to thrive? Yes, Yang. Thrive is to be able to adjust to what is happening and rediscover what else are our capability. That's another what do you call this? Another way to look at it. Yes, but I would like to capture that be able to adjust to what is happening and rediscover. Ang ganda nun. So, ibig sabihin, we don't need perfect conditions to be able for us to grow and flourish as a person. Kaya I thought that this is a fitting topic for this June 30 as I end. I'm not ending coffee break, but I'm just ending the half of the year. and I'm ending the month of June, the second quarter of the year. So, while we are here, let's see how are we going to thrive together. Ang ibig sabihin nito is that, why I've been doing this coffee break is that parang I feel that when this lockdown started, I feel that there's so much that we can learn and so much that we can do to share when it started. And as akala ko, ititigil ko na to. But, I see all your comments and I see that we are all growing. And I see myself also, I'm revisiting what I know to be able to learn, to impart with you. So, pare-pareho tayong nag-grow in the process. And what's beautiful about it is that, we have to realize that growing, despite the circumstances outside, despite the frustrations, despite the things that are so beyond our control, that we cannot do anything about, we have a choice inside us to thrive, right? Can you say with me, I want to thrive? Or can you just put it in the comment section, I am thriving? Thrive, remember, it's a verb. So we should work towards it. Para sabihin nyo na, kaya pag sinabi natin, wala naman tayong choice kundi mag-thrive. No! We choose to thrive. Because you can just choose to sit down and wait for life to go by. You can just choose to sit down and say na, wala akong magagawa, ang dami ko talagang trabaho, ito talaga yon. We can just choose that. But also, remember that our capability, tayo yung pipili kung despite all the circumstances around us, tayo yung pipili ng mga bagay na pwede natin gawin para balansihin yung buhay. And it's just fitting that the Bible story for today, it's Jesus calms the storm. And I think that it is very fitting. As I said, I'm not a preacher. I have preacher friends. But if you see in Matthew 8:23 and 24, Jesus got into the boat and his disciples followed him. Without warning, a fierce storm hit the lake with waves sweeping the boat. But Jesus was asleep. Friends, imagine, tulog tayo the whole time when it is all happening. But Jesus is just not dead ma. I believe hindi siya dead ma. Kasi he just choose to rest. Kasi alam niyang pwede siyang may gawin sa storm. Pero alam niyang pwede rin siyang, he just choose to rest. Because I think the chapter of the Bible before that is when Jesus healed a lot of people, including the mother of Peter, and I believe that it is he's been very active. He's been working, he's been healing, he's been speaking, maybe he's been preaching, hanging out with friends. And friends, if you've been to Galilee, it's really, really a huge town with about nothing. So, walang pajak, walang jeep, walang grab, walang taxi. Malalayo yung mga lugar. So, I think kaya natulog si Jesus sa boat because the boat can really lull us, diba? Being in the boat, it can really put us to sleep because it's a movement. And also, when you look at the water, there's peace, lalo na kung walang bagyo. But here, he chose to sleep. And here, if you see, I would like to capture it because that time, maybe Jesus chose to thrive by sleeping, by giving himself rest, by taking a break from everything. Oo, meron bagyo. Pero 'di ba, kaya nga yung kasunod na Bible verse is that nagulantang na yung mga apostles and say, Lord, save us. But then he did not save them. He did not really save them. As sabi niya, why are you afraid of you of little faith? Para lang siyang, while we are in the pandemic, that's the storm. And we can choose how to respond to the storm outside us. And personally, when this lockdown entered, I will not be very proud to say that I will find ways to thrive. And at the end of this, I don't know kung pang ilan na nabata natin araw. Friends, pang ilang araw na ba natin? Pang ilang araw natin countdown. But I really invite you. We have to choose to thrive. I've been reading this book that helped me a lot. It's called Thrive. If you know, this book is called Thrive. Yan, madumi na siya. It's, if you know Arianna Huffington, it's the founder of Huffington Post, that biggest blog news portal in the US. But then, amidst the success of Huffington Post, she got sick. And she realized that the traditional thought of success, traditionally, ang tingin lang natin sa success is that because we have money and we have power, may posisyon at may pera. Successful tayo sa mata ng mundo kung meron tayong money and kung meron tayong power. So we honor, late night work, wow, ang sipag, yan. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. But I believe that during this pandemic season, we are challenged by what truly thriving means. We are challenged by what success really means. We are challenged because the very thing that we thought would make us happy, material things, several cars, bags, shoes, material goods, for now, alam nyo, wala naman siyang gamit eh. There's a lot of sale out there. But come to think of it, even if you buy them at its lowest, can you imagine, where will you use it? Where will you exactly use it? Is there a social affair that you would attend? I have 3 dresses in my closet. I'm supposed to wear them for big talks that I'm going to do the past months. And I'm supposed to wear one on my daughter's recognition day. But it's just still there. The tag is still in place. Why? Hindi nagamit. So it brought us to, ano ba yung success? Ano ba yung mahalaga? Diba? So when we thrive, Arianna Huffington said that there's a third metric of success. More than money, more than power, the third metric of success is have 4 pillars. And when people have this, it means that, what do you mean by that? People genuinely thriving made room for all 4. Kung totoo tayong nagta-thrive, kung totoo tayo na we are really doing something, we have room for all 4. First is wisdom. I cannot discuss all points, but I'll go through with some practical steps, okay? First is wisdom. The second is wonder. The first is well-being. The first is well-being. It's 3 G's, 3 W and a G. Well-being. I've been sharing about well-being tips with you. The second is wonder. Wonder and awe, yung makita yung mga saya, delight sa maliliit na bagay, yan yung nare-revisit natin ngayong quarantine. Marami sa atin, we find wonder and awe with cooking. I'm finding delight in fixing the house again. I'm becoming a plantita. And I'm revisiting my love for my soaps. And I really love notebooks. So itong notebook that nakatatlong notebook ako for my coffee break session. And this is a 2019 planner, a very beautiful planner given to me by Mom Shifides. Hindi ko nagamit, sabi ko, I better put my thoughts here in place for my coffee break and for my my webinars. So it's a delight to write again, not just use the computer. And I look forward to it. So that's wonder. And the third is wisdom. Wisdom is you learning again. We keep learning. We keep doing things to make us grow. Wisdom is really part of thriving because we don't want to be stuck. It can be a podcast. It can be this. It can be you listening. It can just be you filling yourself with the good things, the positive things that will help you grow. And lastly, there's well-being that we are so into. And then there is wisdom. It's all, wisdom is one of the gifts of the Holy Spirit. And then there's wonder, the enjoyment and the delight in life. And the third is giving. Diba? Kasama yung giving. Kasi aanhin mo nga naman lahat kung anong meron ka. Kung hindi naman natin yan sinishare. Makatanungin niyo ako, sis, anong sinishare mo? Actually, doing my coffee break is really sharing. Sharing is caring, friends. So, this is my way of giving to you some nuggets of wisdom and some part of what I know to be able for us to grow better. So, what are you giving? You may be giving also your love for your family by supporting them. Different 'yan. Hindi pwede kung hindi natin kaya financially to give, like dun sa mga nangangailangan sa panahon ngayon. And then we can do that. We can still share. There's so much to give. So there's the 4 pillars. Nasaan tayo dito? Is it wisdom, wonder, well-being, and giving? And Ariana Huffington said, they need to be together. Hindi siya pwedeng hiwa-hiwala. Hindi pwedeng pipili kayo ng isa lang. Okay. So now, but you know that it takes small steps to thrive. Bakit ko pilit na sinasabi, friends, na it takes small steps to thrive? Kasi, hindi siya madali, lalo na kung nandun tayo sa stuck mode. Kung nandun, parang na-stuck up na tayo. Yung pag-iisip natin, nandun pa tayo sa pre-pandemic time, pre-quarantine time. Nandun pa tayo. Tapos, wow! Hindi na tayo maka-overcome. Parang, bakit sila? Ang ayos na nang nangyayari sa buhay nila. Nawalan naman din siya ng trabaho. Bakit ako? Nawalan din naman ako ng trabaho. Wala rin naman akong financial resources ngayon. Pero bakit sila parang ang ayos ng nangyayari, pero bakit ako hindi? We have a choice in life. Okay lang na mag-ngaw, okay lang na mag-emote. Okay lang na, at a certain point that we cried, I shared with you many times how the first few days of quarantine, I'm also tense about what's happening and about my own health and about my mom coming home. Pero at the end of it all, we choose to move on na. Because if I don't move on, I cannot help my family. I cannot help you guys who are here with me. And that's just know, we have to take small steps. Hindi yan magic. Thriving is not magic. Kaya I believe naririnig nyo yung sinasabi na, we want to thrive rather than survive. Kasi kung survive, nabuhay ka nga, pero walang nangyari sa buhay mo. Nabuhay ka, pero walang nangyari sa buhay mo. Pero yung thrive, nabuhay ka, pero nag-grow ka despite of the circumstances. Are you with me in thriving? Thriving is not magic. Sabi ni Erilu Maurice Pimentel Tabanda, happy birthday, my love, Lulu. Happy birthday to you. I celebrate your joy. I celebrate love with you. And I celebrate a very momentous occasion in your life. I am so excited for you, my dear. Thank you for watching. So, tama ka doon. Thriving is not magic. Pero we can create thriving steps. So, are you with me? Let's create how we can thrive. What contributes to thriving? In an article way back, I think this is still 2012, by Daria Narvaez, Dr. Daria Narvaez, in her article in Psychology Today. If you would like to look for that, it's I like the articles in psychologytoday.com. She said, what contributes to thriving? Kaya pag nakita nyo na parang yun yung sinabi ni Doc Itchel, yes. Sorry. Sorry. Because we have to take small daily practices to thrive. So, we, in that article, I adapted some so that I can share them with you, and I put some notes for myself. So, small daily practices. Simulan natin. Yes, it's not magic, but it's not gonna come to you. You have to create it. Thrive, it's a verb. Remember that. Can you say that with me? Thrive is a verb. We have to create it. So, 1, laughing. Oh my God, laughing, yung pagtawa, laughing as a delight. Kaya tingnan nyo yung mga taong hindi na marunong tumawa for the past few months, diba? Mukha na silang matanda. Sorry, but laughing brings out all the happy hormones that will make us feel better. So, maybe it's laughing at a mistake, laughing at a meme that you see online, laughing at a joke. Pero pag yung kasama mo sa bahay, hindi na marunong tumawa, yung parang lagi na lang silang grumpy, parang lahat ng sinasabi mo, they react, then it means that they're at their end sweet already. And then there is such thing as thriving through laughing. So another daily practice is that being playful with others, being playful with others. So have you played while in quarantine? It may not be directly the play that kids would love to do, but last night, my daughter, she lied down beside me and showed me these roadblocks that she was playing, and then, Mom, look, I created this, and then this is how. And I'm amazed how digital play can be for kids. But I also know that she's becoming creative. But let me just tell you that play is just not for kids, it's for adults. So you have to make sure that you have a little amount of play. I play by I play by making my soaps. I play with, I went out last Saturday to buy toys. And what are my toys? Paso, galing Daiso, at shears na pang halaman. O, di ba? That's another thing. We have to create something that we will enjoy and we will be allowed to play. Another one, getting good sleep. Friends, aminin nyo sa akin, how are you sleeping this quarantine? Kumusta at this point, we're already 3 weeks, 3 months and counting. How are you sleeping? Are you sleeping better? You're supposed to be getting a good 8 hours sleep, because ideally sa adults 8 hours pa rin yung ideal sleep for us. Okay, another. So first is laughter. Second is playfulness. Third, getting good sleep. And fourth, being physically active. Kumusta po ang inyong mga movements at activities at exercise? First month pa lang ng coffee break, pinag-usapan na natin yan. Nasa na kayo dito? Yeah, you're sleeping like a baby. Yes. So, how are you with your exercise? This morning, I don't want to do my yoga class. Pero sabi ko, there are days that I don't want to do it. But I force myself because I know I need to move. Why? Because my body needs it. Why? Because my body needs me. And I need my body. It's a reciprocal relationship. So, kung kailangan ko yung katawan ko, so kailangan ko siyang i-move. I need to sweat out everything that's happening. It's not, I believe that exercise and movement, it's not for us to be fit, but for us to be well. So, it's really for me. It's totally for me. So, being physically active. So, how are you with it? How are you with your exercise? Going to 4 months na, kumusta ang exercise niyo, friends? Nakakatamad mag-yoga pag walang kasama. Ay, baliktad tayo, Jade. I really enjoy yoga kasi ako lang. It's my quiet time. Kasi I was practice in my yoga studio, Urban Ashram, that when we take yoga, it's really for ourselves. Kaya ayoko nang may kasama. Even my kids, they will sit in the sofa and then I'm in the middle of the sala doing my yoga class. This is where I do my yoga class. Nagagalit ako. I tell them to move and nobody should talk to me whenever I'm doing my yoga class. Because it's for me. Walang sasagot sa akin kung hindi ako lang. And then that's physical activity. So that's the fourth. And the fifth, mindfulness. Remember last week we talked about mindful. Imagine that's one way to thrive, friends. Being mindful of everything that's happening. I think nung Sunday morning, I was just, enjoying the sound of birds. Na alam ko may mga hindi maya yung tumutunog sa mga ibon na naririnig ko. And that's mindfulness. That's mindfulness kasi naririnig natin yung mga bagay na hindi natin ordinarily na-appreciate. And we are attending also to just looking at our loved ones and that's being mindful of them. And being mindful of ourselves. Pag naligo tayo, how can you have a mindful bath? Massage yourself and love yourself. Your hair, touch every point and every point of your body because it's, connecting with yourself, connecting with your breathing. So, na-discuss ko na itong mindfulness and it's another way to try. And number 6, this is really nice. Attending to beauty in the natural world. I believe kaya marami ngayon ang nagpa-plants. nagpa-plants, nag-aayos ng bahay because we want to, make the home more more beautiful, not just beautiful, because beauty is also a therapy for us. When you see something nice, when you see something uplifting, there is such thing as it really touches our heart. Diba pag nakakita tayo ng a beautiful scenery, parang wow, ang ganda. Pero diba, if you cannot bring the outside, we cannot go outside. Let's bring a little of the outside to the inside. Kaya nga sabi ng friend ko na si May Dilayon, where I buy some of my plants. Sabi nga niya, ang paso ngayon, yung paso, the pots now, para siyang essential commodity. Totoo yan. Because we are appreciating beauty inside our house. And another one, okay, eating well and enjoying healthy food. Friends, how healthy are you eating? How healthy are you eating? Kasi I really believe that eating well, it's not about calorie counting only. I believe eating well, it's eating the good food. Gulay na kinakain, it's supposed to be more of what we're eating, not just meat. So, how are we with the vegetables, with the good food, the all natural, not, when I say all natural food, it can be the organic. Pero pag sinabi nating whole food, yung gulay, yung hindi pinrosesong pagkain, kumusta tayo doon? And that is eating well, not just eating all junk, not just eating all sweets. Oh my God, I love sweets, but that's why I make sure that I have a lot of vegetables in my system. And then another one, creativity. How are you with your creativity? Thriving is also accessing our creativity. So how are you being creative at this time? Ano yung mga creative pursuits that you're doing? So some went back to cross-stitch, some went back to knitting, o diba? Some went back to, some started gardening, and some started other crazy things that they can do. And is there something wrong with that? No, because it's a way to balance the head. Okay? And another way to thrive, some small steps that you can do every day, caring for others or being cared for. Diba? Pag-aasikaso sa mga mahal sa buhay, pag-aasikaso sa anak, sa asawa, sa nanay, sa pamilya. Minsan nakaka-burden, minsan nakakainis. But at the end of the day, gusto pa rin natin alagaan sila. At the end of the day, we want to be cared for. We want to, since walang mga foot massage and all, I really appreciated that my son, si Migo, ginawa na niyang mission. Pag nakahiga kami sa gabi, he'll give mommy a foot massage, and I really appreciate that. And I feel cared for kasi parang I'm taking care of a lot of things during the day, and that is caring for me. And then, okay, number 10, practicing gratitude. Lagi natin sinasabi yan, kasama sa gratefulness yan, kasama yan sa self-care. But do you know that it's even part of thrive? When we practice gratitude, ngayon, alamin natin. Friends, lahat kayong nandito, you 50 plus people watching me live, can you put that in your comment section? What is that 3 words lang that you are grateful for? Right here, right now. Ngayon, June 30, in the middle of this pandemic, in the middle of the quarantine, in the middle of this trying season, what is it that you are grateful for? Because each morning when we wake up that we are better, then that's another way to be grateful. That's another thing to be grateful about. Can you put that in your comment section? Can you put that in the comments? What are you grateful for today, June, half of the year, kalahati ng taon? Saan siya nagpunta? Nasaan siya nagpunta? Sa bahay! Sa bahay siya nagpunta. And we are all having our inward process. Yan ang pinapaniwalaan ko. We are growing right at this point. So, even sabihin mo, nasa bahay lang. Sorry, hindi ko na sinabi ever. Nasa bahay lang. Because nasa bahay tayo. Because this is home. This is where we are growing. And the home, it's more than reason to be grateful for. We are home and safe at home. Di ba po? Kaya tinan nyo, ang ganda na marinig ang sagot nyo. Good health, work, family. Diyan iikot yan life, family, work. God's presence, good health. Tama. Health, work, family. Work, family, friends. New baby. Oh, chi. New baby. Congratulations. Husband, caring daughters, children, family, and earnings despite of tama. Sleep. Huwag nyo nang tingnan kung malaki o maliit. Basta meron. Thank you, Lord. Sleep, own pace, coffee, health, wife, alive. Thank you for your home. My family and friends, health. Yes, we have a roof under. We have everything at home, especially food. Yes, you're alive. Breathe time, food. I'm alive. I have a job. I'm reading right now. The gift of work. Yes, coffee. Diba? Family, good health, birthday month. See? Napakarami. You know, if we keep practicing this daily, kahit na hindi natin isulat natin na maganda ako, I miss doing that. Pero, being grateful enough, that is a way for us, a small step for us to thrive each day. And last 11, enjoying uplifting experience that take you beyond yourself. And you know what is that? Ang lalim. Enjoying uplifting experiences that take you beyond yourself. Ang kasama dito ay religious practices and spiritual practices. You know, because we are being connected to someone bigger than us. We are connected to the God, whoever your God is, who made us. So we are connecting, and you know, when you say thank you, who do you say thank you to? And one way to thrive, has been proven by science, is that uplifting experiences by going beyond ourselves, and that includes our spiritual and religious practices. And I believe ang isang bagay na pinagpapasalamat natin ngayon is that despite the storm, I know that the Lord is just there. He is just there. He is just steady. Tayo lang yung demanding, tayo lang yung maraming arte, tayo lang actually yung impatient, you know. But come to look at it, yung topic ko, hindi ko alam na ito yung the topic on Jesus Calms the Storm, the Bible today. And we say we are enjoying uplifting experiences. And diba, when we are grateful, there's no room to worry. When we are grateful, yes, we'll worry a bit, but then, hey, we can enjoy life. We can have uplifting experiences. We can listen to worship songs. We can listen to inspiring talks. We can connect with the bigger community. So please do that. Please do that. We needed to thrive, not just survive. So I gave you 11 small daily practices that you can do. Laughing in delight, being playful. Kung hindi pa kayo naglalaro tumatawa, please do that. And share this to friends na ayaw tumawa, na lahat iniiyakan, lahat we no worry, okay? Getting good sleep. Please give yourself good sleep. Kung nahihirapan kayong matulog, do sleep rituals. My friend Didoy Lobaton, he's a medical doctor. Ang lagi niyang ina-advise, give yourself good ritual. You know, yung damit mo, na pantulog, yung scent ng room mo, and everything, you make it conducive for you to sleep. And then another one, physical activity. Please move, friends. 5 is mindfulness. 6 is attending to beauty of the natural world. So if we cannot go outside and, you know, enjoy the good scenes, bring the nature inside. You see, I have a plant at my back. See, it's one stalk of very, very big malapayong. Maiya said, my daughter, Mom, it's like an umbrella. Yes, my friend Joey Freya sent it over. And I really appreciate it kasi 2 linggo na siya at buhay na buhay siya dito sa bahay namin. Sana mag-root siya para maitanim ko siya sa magandang paso. And then that's attending to beauty in the natural. 7, eat well and enjoy healthy food. Hindi masamang mag-cheat, hindi masamang mag-dessert. Ako yun. Hindi masamang magkape. Basta make sure that you do it right, do it appropriately, and eat the right food. Okay? 8, creativity. Unleash your creativity. Cook, write, play music, do lettering, do some new hobby, give yourself some new craft. Alam nyo, kung parang iniisip nyo na parang ang mahal naman magkaroon ng new hobby, alam nyo, punta kayong Daiso. Hindi ako endorser, punta kayo sa isang lugar lang, tapos may makikita kayo, there's something that you can do. O kaya, labas nyo lahat ng markers nyo and do lettering or watercolor. There are some other things that you can do online now. You can get online that you can apply it. And then 9, caring for others or being cared for. Yes, sharing is caring, right? Remember? 10, practicing gratitude. And 11, enjoying uplifting experiences. Ayan. Yan yung mga bagay that we can grow from each and every day. These are small steps to try. But I'll give you 5 more. But wait, there's more. 5 general practices. So, when you say general practices, ito yung mga bagay na maybe not daily, but generally, pag kinakailangan na we can do it. General practices, how we can try better. 1, confiding to at least one friend. You don't need to answer the world. You don't need na sarilin lahat ang mundo. You just get one friend or 2 that, you can just confide with. I am glad that I can confide those things to my husband, yung mga worries namin. We can just have an exchange of things in our day. But you have one friend, yung meron ka ring rant friend. Ako meron akong mga rant friend. Pag may rant kami, magka-chat kami. There. So, kung meron kaming worry, we bounce our worries with each other. It may not be a constant na kayo laging dalawa dapat. But you have these people na pag ito yung topic, I know you can relate with me. So it's nice to have those. We have that, because it's, when we share how we feel, it's sharing the load. And sharing is caring, and we feel cared for also. That's what friends are for, sabi nga. Another one, general practices, not giving in to temptation. I know you're tempted to take too much dessert. Am I talking to myself? Yeah. But I know you're tempted to take too much of junk food, chips, soft drinks, the unhealthy things. Are you tempted too much to just sleep without moving? So, you move away from temptation and you catch yourself that, hey, I need to do something because I'm doing this for myself. That's why temptation, hindi yan lalayo, tayo yung gagawa ng paraan. And number 3, practices that fosters positive self-development to choose the good and healthy. Okay, foster positive self-developing habits to choose the good and healthy. You have to develop practices that you are developing positively as a person. Choose practices that makes you grow. Choose practices that makes you healthy. So, yung pag-binge pa hanggang alas 2 ng madaling araw ng iyong favorite movie, favorite series, or ng iyong mga series that you're watching, is it making you healthy? So, yung bang pag-binge mo, tapos kain ka pa ng junk food, is it making you healthy? Yan. Those are the things that you need to check. So, you have to make sure also that when you follow people on social media, you are following them because they are uplifting and helping you grow. So, kasama yun dyan. Practices that foster positive self-development for our growth. That's number 3. And number 4, friends. Find ways to increase. Find ways to really increase in efficiency and competence for things that you want to accomplish. Find ways to increase your competency and effectivity for things you want to accomplish. I did not say that you accomplish something right away. I would just say that find ways to increase the efficiency and competency of small things that you need to accomplish. Maliliit, small steps. It's not magic. Yes, Lulu, I'll capture what you said. Thriving is not magic, but thriving, it takes small steps to make it happen. So, when you take these small steps, everything can happen. Everything, we can manage things. So, we have to find ways to gradually increase. So, I always share with you, progress, not perfection. Don't look for the perfection of things. Diba, sabi nga ng Milo, great things starts with small beginnings. It's the same thing. Great things starts with small steps. If you want to accomplish something, then take a small step now and focus on that small step that you keep repeating and doing and doing. Okay, and lastly, how can we thrive in general? Learn how to let go and learn how to let go and learn when to let go. And I'll add, and learn what to let go of. Remember our prayer for serenity? God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. Parang sitwasyon natin sa labas, hindi natin mababago. The courage to change the things I can. Sitwasyon natin sa loob ng bahay, mindset natin, sitwasyon natin sa loob ng isip, kaya natin baguhin yan. And the courage to know the difference. Yun pa rin yung prayer for serenity. I am ending this session on thrive with that. Choose how to let go. Kasi when you thrive and you want to flourish, hindi pwedeng maraming excess baggage. Hindi tayo makakagrow kung ang dami nating mga loose ends na nakatali kung saan-saan. Hindi natin maaayos ang buhay kung marami tayong mga masyadong pinangahawakan na hindi na kailangan ngayon. Can I just be honest? Utang na loob, pandemic na. Yung mga bagay na kinakapitan mo dati, nakatatlong buwan na tayo kasi dapat. Wala na yun. Friends, let's redo things. If you are stuck and saying, let's see what happens, it's half of the year already. That's why I put this out here for you to have a very, very good insight that you can make this checklist to thrive as a middle of the year inventory, because we need to learn new ways of doing things. Make a new 2020 second semester plan. Because it can be done. Nasa sa atin lang naman yung mga bagay na hindi natin ma-let go eh. Yung travel plans mo, let go mo muna. Hindi naman mawawala yung lugar na yun. Pero hindi rin mawawala yung COVID. Pero ikaw pwede kang mawala. Yan, you have to remember that. Yung mga plans mo, yung timeline mo, your timeline may not be God's timeline. And we have to remember that. Because in the process, we choose to focus on what we can change. And right here, right now, let us grow where we are. Let us strive, hindi lang grow. Hindi lang tayo nag-grow ng wala. Hindi lang tayo nabuhay sa pandemic. At the end of it all, when you are lolas and lolas already, or we have kids, we can tell them, I'm really happy that during the lockdown, we become closer. I'm really happy that during the lockdown, we were all healthy. I'm really happy during the lockdown, we did this, we've done that, we've become closer, we've committed ourselves again to the Lord. And we committed, friends, commit yourself to you. Simulan natin sa sarili natin to thrive. Because we cannot tell our families to thrive. We cannot tell our loved ones to thrive if we ourselves are not doing it. If we ourselves are failing. Yes, the situation may never be perfect. It will never be perfect. The political sphere may be very frustrating. It will always be frustrating. There will always be things that happens that will always frustrate us. But we choose how to respond to it. We choose how to grow amidst everything. Saan tayo pupunta? Para sa akin, and then let's just do whatever we can to thrive, because when we thrive, we give glory to the God who made us. Why? Or you of little faith, why are you worried? I will end my session right now with that. Why are we worried? Bakit nga ba tayo kinakabahan? The Lord just slept through, Jesus slept through the storm. If you would see the Sea of Galilee, it's one of the most, the Sea of Galilee, it's just the Lake of Galilee actually, it's not a sea. If you would see the Lake of Galilee, it's one of the most beautiful places I've been to. I'm smitten by the place. And I know why Jesus loves hanging out at the Sea of Galilee. It's beautiful. And I know why He slept through it. Because it's a way for Him to recharge. Huwag niyong tulugan ang lockdown. Matulog kayo so that you can do a bigger purpose after the lockdown or while on lockdown, and that is striving. Friends, this is Coffee Break this Tuesday morning. When we start again on Thursday, I will enter I will enter into more family and parenting talks. So for those of you who have friends, and of course lahat kayo kahit single, you have families and you can relate with the things that I will talk about. And I would like to personally invite you. I put this already in the events page of my what do you call this, of my this Facebook page, Michele Alignay Facebook page, under the events page. Please check out the details of the Digital Families 2.0. It's upgrading our family, our children, upgrading parents, upgrading children, and upgrading our relationship with digital media. I'm putting together in this workshop all that I know for the past years regarding family life and parenting, regarding digital media management, and how we can all, help our kids in going through this new way to be educated via distance learning or via online learning. But how can we arm our parents? Naniniwala ako, conditions will never be perfect. The distance learning system may be very good, but it may not be perfect. We don't have the perfect conditions, pero naniniwala ako that we need to learn again as parents. So please, friends, check that out, that events page in Michele Alignay. Yes, it's a paid session, but it's a very minimal fee. That's not even the professional fee that I always ask, but I'm just putting it out there because I know that a lot of you needs it. I know a lot of parents need it. So for you friends who have friends who needs to equip themselves better in parenting in the new normal, how can we raise the digital kids, how can we understand our own and our kids' relationships with digital media, please subscribe or enroll in those 3 sessions that I will conduct live via Zoom. It will be on July 15, 22, and 29. So it's 3 sessions. You can enroll in one, but it's gonna be cheaper and it's gonna be good if you take all 3. So, ayan, nag-plug na po ako, pero alam ko pong kailangan natin lahat. Thank you, Chessie, for being the first registrant. Thank you, Chessie Alejandro. Please share that workshop to friends or family members whom you think needs it, because we need to help each other and hold hands during this pandemic. And I hope that this session of coffee break will help you thrive. Kahit nahirap na tayo, kahit na frustrated tayo, please do yourself a favor. You can thrive if you choose to. May habol na tanong sugar, how to register? Please go to the events section or in the link in the post regarding digital families in this Facebook page, so you can see all the details. Thank you and God bless you all. Friends, let's thrive!